Skips Productions.
Yo, no loose chat. This is the semi-final at the motherfucking process 2. I am queen of all the motherfucking peas. Please make some noise in this bitch. Oh yeah, wait, before we go any further, let me just pose a little bit. Look at my shit, look at my shit, look at my shit. Everybody look, everybody look. Yo, shouts out to the trees in the building, yeah. We all looking fly, London Jen's got her shit, you know.
And I'll give up the sticky cheese though.
You done already, it's tally. So I don't wanna air.
No loose chat.
Big up, what's it, Indigo Pink Clothing as well.
Yeah.
Phoenix Fire in the building.
Yes.
But yeah, boom, semi-final business, process 2. Battle, alright, let's go.
Nah, West London.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
On the left.
Kick Nelly, come to Cambridge, really nice city.
Alright, Kick Nelly's going first. Hold it down, please.
Go!
I said yo!
Yo.
Nathan Bailey is a bitch and 6ix9ine is his favourite rapper. But he works in an office, so he's hardly trouble for a man who grew up scrapping out on building sites. They call me Barney Rubble. All my bars be double your best effort. I keep it 100. You max out at 50 like a shot cup. I ain't something you ever faced before. With me, pallets a different plate like potluck. Even if you had a little fame, you'll still get mocked up. Our stats don't compare. This ain't top trumps. It's like putting graduation next to Dunder. So even if you like Arn Anderson and got the Glock tucked, I still rock up like what, bruv? You want some? Then drop Knuckz. And then drop Knuckz. You better vacate, cause no way am I fearing Bay's blade when he's a grown-ass man who still watches Beyblade. No way, G, I'll go crazy. They'll put me in the Old Bailey for what I'm about to do to Old Bailey. Cause you don't fuck with a guy who works with electric frequency frequently. Cause I will wait till a cold-ass evening when it's 3 below freezing, rock up to your house and cut off your heating. He'll be coughing and wheezing, that dumb smile gone from his face like when coughing went to wheezing. I'll walk in, pull an icicle off of the ceiling and stick it right where he be breathing. Yeah, that melt in his heart, but his soul grow cold like he lost to his demons. Cause Knuckz can get touched. Like we're fist bumping. We'll catch him while he's re-upping. He won't hear us coming like a Toyota Prius or something. So if he's half-stepping, we'll take G's raps, raw and cane. Read him his last rites like he is ordained. Take his P's, watch your chain. And what's on his fingers, bruv? If he won't give it up, we're slamming it in the 4-door. So fuck Mordor. We'll take that ring off Knuckz like a divorce court. Let's go! Like a divorce court, for sure. You won't hear me talk about guns, cause I ain't the type of guy who's made to make the ting blow. So no way will you hear that can spray like the San Andreas intro.
Oh my God.
Nelly, but I'm fucking mental, bruv. I pull an antique gun off the wall, turn it around and cave his head in. So whether on his face I leave a rifle-shaped impression, or today's events make him want to take his life and end it. Either way, that stock crashing will lead to a Great Depression. Fuck off.
Let's go.
Let's go, Knuckz.
Yo! I said I'm back! And let's get one thing clear from the jump, cause you're gonna be in for a long ride. You came out the closet, snapped your fingers, and let everybody know that you're bi. That's a dickhead move. That's
Pull
a
that
dickhead.
back!
Yo, I'm back. Let's get one thing clear from the jump, cause you're gonna be in for a long ride. You came out the closet, snapped your fingers, and let everybody know that you're bi. That's a dickhead move. And judging by the room, I can see that everybody wants to know why. Cause when my goons take things out of the closet and I snap my fingers, that's the last time you're gonna hear bi. I said today's the Hunger Games, and after you I've done my job and taken out everybody on my side of the sector. But because Causey said I'm a bounty, I couldn't think of anything else than to give everybody here a white people lecture. So we got Kid Nelly here today. This skinny youth that builds walls for a living but doesn't defend his own when a man's in his face. Is it too early for the ha-ha he-he's? Because if a man's in your face, plus you don't defend your walls, then that must equal that you're... Wait. I don't even want to beef the LMNOP community, so let's just try this in a different way. I don't want to beef the LMNOP community, so let's just try this in a different way. Whilst you was out there in your bedroom pencil fighting with men, I was on the road making peace flip. Whilst you was in your... Stop. You don't need to stop it. Whilst you was in your bedroom pencil fighting with men, I was on the roads making peace flip. Whilst you was out there being submissive in the evening, my evening was filled with fights and stabbings, and no one can stand in my boat, because that's how they end up seasick. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. And I know that you're smart, so I'm prepared for you to come at me with all that intelligence and wit. But the only reason you use big words that you learned from the dictionary is because the dictionary actually spelled like it's got some dick in it. He knows what he likes. And the dictionary is probably his version of 50 Shades of Gay. Oh my fuck. But because I've come here to win, I'm still feeling the same, and the judges have me feeling very stable. Nothing's changed, there's still no mercy, so let's chop this fable. What do you know about living in Northwest and at the night time you can get caught by the ops slipping on the other side, moving the nose candy, but need to re-up in their ends, but decide to do it only because the money's right. You haven't lived one hard day in your life. And that's the difference between me and you. Because you'd rather go to a bedroom yard and play with next man's joystick than to play with money. And that's... I need some water.
What? I turn that back.
No. Than to play with money. And that's the reason why I can't respect you. Your hardest day was probably watching your man leave and never coming back. A normal day for me was patching up these marks in their ends and wondering if Morrison was going to return with the Mac. All I do is spend money, flip peas, invest, and put some money aside to stack. All you do is watch men. But he ain't the night owl, he raw shacks up with these men. And that's punishable, so I hope Paris gives you a timeout just for that. And they know that I'm nuts, and they know what I does. I don't even have a slogan for you, just fuck off. Let's go.
Bro, you said I've never lived a day in my life. I don't need to rap about my life being hard. My dad was a soldier who took his life. I don't need to write about arms when arms are the reason he's a writing on my arm. So let me guess. Let me guess. He's gonna spit that homophobic shit. Call me a fag, light me up and then blow the cig. So don't try and skate by with a bunch of kick flips, because your style's like a treadmill. You're going nowhere quick, bitch. So how you gonna keep up with a battler who's got so much spice coming off his tongue? It's like I'm in a constant fight with acid reflux. So come on, bring out your guns. Your Big Bang, C4, beat me? I doubt it, son, because I ain't something you ever seen before like Howard's mum. But what I did see was you battle Chrome. You know Chrome, the police officer? And honestly, I was not impressed. Because you chose not to spit a third round, and I understand Paris calling time got in your head, but that shit got me upset. I mean properly vexed. Because you're the type of guy who says fuck the police, but yet didn't take the opportunity to body a beg!
Let's go.
Back.
That shit is truly duplicitous. You put up less of a fight against the law than a duty solicitor. Bro, a fucking court case that day, man. How can you say you're named after a fighter when you couldn't come out for that final round like Deontay Wilder? You're straight whiling. Straight whiling. How are you gonna write to remain silent? How are you gonna write to remain silent? I ain't lying. You all thought Knuckz was a misfit till you saw Nathan dying. Bro, stop it. You are not it. I said
That's fire.
you thought I was gonna come here and make jokes. I said, bro, stop it. You are not it. Thought you was flying with a little buzz. So you got swatted. He entered the process to get booked for the statement, but when the time was upon him, he was like, shit, no comment. They come in, Knuckz, I does what I does, what? Watch Power Rangers get bodied in battle by feds. Calm down, mush, fucking time.
Let's go, Knuckz.
Fight back now.
Hey, Knuckz, let's do this, man.
Yo, I said, I bet you're the type to pull the shower curtain, fart in the tub and hotbox the bathroom. I bet you're the type to find it funny to pull the shower curtain, fart in the tub and hotbox the bathroom. My humour always levels up. Haven't you noticed I now come like YD because I'm always still laughing every time you spit your rounds. But in the reals though, you, Coolsy, TMMC, Benny P, this ain't no secret, but between me and Whispers, we came here to take all you shit rappers out. And in my semis I have to go against this faggot, man. Do you actually know how gay that sounds? And I don't care if I hurt any of your fruity feelings, because today it's only Rambo. Get bucked and split the top of this pussy's mango. Because I always said I had 2 guns, right? And that's because Ray Charles taught me that it takes 2 to tango. Don't do it. My genetics taught me how to load the gun, but it's my lifestyle as to why I'll pull the trigger. Holla my don, hey yo, ride with me.
Oh, so I guess Nelly got himself into a new dilemma.
What just happened?
Cool. I said, holla my don, hey yo, I guess that Nelly just got himself into a new dilemma, and you better not be outside when I circle the block. You Benedict, because the doctor said that his death was strange, so Benedict had to make an appearance. Benedict had to make an appearance to the crime scene because they can only really rely on Sherlock. I said, and to be honest, you shouldn't even actually be here. The way you've been paying for Instagram views online, you probably paid your California Love IMAB to stay clear, thinking that he was the only beast. That's a stupid mistake. I know you and Coolsy be sniffing the white, but when my role comes out, just know both of you can catch corn for the flake. And that's and that's 2 bitches, a risky day. That's 2 bitches, a risky day. Disinfect these pests, fumigate. Because all I know is when the hotline blinks is that you'll catch Knuckz walking on the road with a Draco. But so that you can understand in your gay terms, I was basically walking happily on the road with Drake. And haven't you noticed, Kid, that anyone that goes against me and one by one they get kicked out of the competition? Acting like you lot go on missions. When my daughter was born, I left the rose and that's the only time I had a good morning Britain. You wake up and say good morning to penis. Your girlfriend has wood in her jeans. There's a snake in my boot. And it's only right if I drop a quick Toy Story scheme, because the way that you've been playing with your toys, we can't blame her that she left. So I got nothing but respect for Bo Peep.
That was nice.
I get it.
That was nice.
You got a friend in me. You took that bar too deep. And they know that I'm Knuckz and they know that I does this. But somebody tell this pussy, if he wins against me, then I know before the battle, you paid off the judges. After the battle, go get your peas back. Before the battle, everyone had you to win. After the battle, redact.
Go on.
Make some noise, y'all.
You're spitting these Nelly bars. You're trying a bit too hard, mate. You're speaking to an East Anglia hillbilly. I'll ring up some guys, spit some country grammar and leave you both with more than plasters on your face. The only time you've been pulling strings with bare arms is when you're putting on a Jamaican vest. Your bars are about as sharp as a cue ball. Mine are like a razor's edge, and of course he's getting murked. I say it with my chest. But fuck touching his heart, I'd rather put the blade in instead. Pull it out, wipe it on my arm. Now I've got his heart on my sleeve. It ain't hard to believe that you come along the most from your early displays. Of course you're gonna be the most improved when you had the most to improve in the first place. The only reason you keep going through is because all your opponents keep forgetting your words, mate. It's like you got a fetish for erotic asphyxiation because you can't beat someone without them choking.
That's submissive shit.
You can't beat them without choking. Those wins mean nothing because it's a shitty dub when nothing comes out when their mouth opens. Think about it. This dude is a prick. You said you were a star against Coolsey. Well, son, you getting overshadowed like a lunar eclipse. I don't want to hear no more stupid shit like it's morphine time when I beat you. Son, it'll be morphine time in the ICU. Oh my fucking... Morphine time in the ICU. You think people are gonna see yo bid and that dumb shit go viral like when they put porcupines in Chinese food? Why me, Snoop? Why me, Snoop, giving me Mr. Random Word Association without a relevant punch as a scheme ender? Therefore his bars be rendered as about as useful as a sun cream in December? And you told Coolsey that he smokes balloons. That's not a punch. That he smokes balloons. I think bro is confused. Let me tell you about the time he invited me round to his yard. See, I go into his room, and there he is, injecting pills, sniffing weed, and rolling the shrooms. I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm outie. I was like, fuck this, I'm outie. And Knuckz is like, yo, stay, I just cooked up a fresh batch of cocaine brownies. I was like, fuck, maybe he does all this drug shit and it isn't just him being a shit writer. Then this fucking idiot drank a Molotov cocktail and he still couldn't spit fire. At this point I was like, fuck it, I've got to turn and dust ya. Best believe I never smoked a balloon, but getting out of there I was burning some rubber. My bars give people goosebumps, make their arm hair stand on end. We don't understand a fucking word he says. This nitty got a scratch in our head. His rounds are like his beard, patchy at best.
Give up one lick, man. Come on.
I knew.
My back, Knuckz.
Yo, I said, I'm not gonna lie, bro, but writing for you was a bit of a challenge. It's fucking fucked, bro. Big off League Owner, he's been screaming. But when it came down to it, I realised that so-called Beast Anglia provided us with no demons. Just you, that looks like you was on your mum's tit too long. She should have been meaning with daddy issues. If you don't want to be here, then your granddad should have taught your dad how to flush semen. I said I talk like this. Because I can't respect these types of dudes, fam. Somebody said that battling kick will be scary. Whoever said that's a dickhead. Because I've been masked up before Halloween. Because I am the boogeyman.
Keep going.
I am the boogeyman. These leeches, bury them, because I'll send this pussy to the... I forgot it still. These leeches, bury them.
These leeches, bury them.
These leeches, bury them, because I'll put the cannon to Nick's face before he gets thrown in the van. Then send this pussy's soul to the sky without his shadow, and that's Peter Pan. And your team full of lost boys, and none of them can send for me because I'm always ready. Because how would you rather fly off and get old with Steve than to live forever young with Wendy? I said this guy. I said this guy is a full-blown fanny. I said, I ain't used this word in time, but this guy's a full-blown fanny. We know that you got daddy issues, but that doesn't mean that you can go around calling other grown men daddy. I have zero respect for you. I have zero respect for you, and I was lucky enough to get mine. I have zero respect for you, and I was lucky enough to get mine through the gang crime. It's messing up.
Keep going.
Those ain't lies, but you know this slogan is banter. It's banter. There is no way. I fucked up. Time. Yeah.
Right. Back with this judge's decision. You'll start with Phoenix Fire today.
Okay. Hey, what's up, everyone? You alright?
Hey, look at that. Give up the
Okay, so round one, kick. So this, I'm just gonna say what I wrote down. Okay, I thought this was a good round one for you. I wrote here, our stats don't compare. This ain't top trumps. I hope I got it right because sometimes it changes up my thing, my new iPhone. The drop Knuckz line was fire. They put me in the Old Bailey from what I'm about to do to the Old Bailey. That was nice. Then his loss to his demons line was nice as well. He won't hear us coming like Toyota Prius or something. I thought that was fun. Then take that ring off Knuckz like a divorce court. That was cold. I wrote here can spare. I didn't finish it though. It was a fire line. Sorry. So that was a really solid round one from you. Knuckz round one. I wrote here. I'm trying to type fast. The last time you were going to say bye line, that was nice. This was a solid round one for me, by the way. The white people lecture line was funny. Pencil fighting, that was hilarious.
Who's that vlog? You alright over there? Who's constipated over there? Who's that Daisy?
Yeah, it's your Penn State.
Hold it down.
I like the line in like, no one can stand in my boat, because that's how they end up seasick. I thought that was fire, I wrote fire here. His dictionary line was cold. Then he had like real street, he had this real street talk angle, can't respect you. And the Morrison return with the Mac line, that was cold as well. So I thought this was a really good round from you. Kick round two. This was a fire round two for Kick. This was cold. You had a lot in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to write about arms. Arms, the reason he's writing on my arm, talking about his dad, that was fire. And you're going nowhere quick. The treadmill line, I think that was nice. Howard's mum's line, Big Bang Theory, that was cold. Fuck the police, body of Fed line. You put up less of a fight than duty solicitor, that was funny as well. Real humor, great voice projection, great performance. The Deontay Wilder line, nice. How you gonna write to remain silent, that was fire. Misfit bar, that was crazy. I wrote here fire round. That was
Catch all of that.
yeah, so that was fire. Knuckz round two, so what I wrote here for you in round two, I just wrote here, the Ray Charles, 2 to Tango line's nice, the Benedict line, Sherlock, because I was trying to write quick, you know, sorry about this. Then both of you can catch corn for the flake, that was cold, I thought that was really, really nice. Toy Story scheme, the Bo Peep line, so that's all I wrote for you in round two. So that was a reasonable round two.
Did you write for my third?
Okay, we'll get through it. Sorry, Elo, I'm just trying to do it quick. Yeah. Okay, so round three, Kick. I like the you said only time you're pulling strings with bare arms is when you're putting on a Jamaican vest. That was funny. Can't beat someone without them choking. Those wins mean nothing. So I like that kind of angle he had on him. Son, it will be morphine time in the ICU, that was fire. The sun cream in December line was nice as well. The cocaine brownie line. I thought this was nice. He said drank a Molotov cocktail and he still couldn't spit fire. That was crazy. That was crazy. His rounds are like his beard patchy at best, so this was a really solid. This was such a... Once again, it was a solid round.
Solid.
Very solid. So going into the third, I thought it was 1-1 going into the third. So it really about this third round, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's how I felt anyway. So Knuckz felt, although it was the beast Anglia provided us with no demons like at the beginning, the flush Steven line is I've been masked up before Halloween because I am the boogeyman. And then you choked and you stumbled. And then you had a Peter Pan line, a daddy issues line, and then you fucked up at the end, I wrote here.
Tell him about how we fucked up.
I got fucked up at the end, so I'm giving this battle to Kick now, the second and the third round. So Kick got it, second and third for me.
Alright, thank you. White top.
Yo, white top shit. Hey. Very good battle still. I like that. They were both very direct at each other. So it comes a long way from the first round of process till now, you get me? Till now we get a good battle, angle base and everything, you get me? So I rate that shit. First round, you try to get the league cancelled still, I can't lie. I said the elemental beat league.
That nigga phoned Dave Chappelle like, yo, how do you do it? How do you do it?
I'm not being my bang, bro.
It was funny, and it kind of, to me, I'm not gonna lie, like, Lord forgive me, or all of them man there forgive me, I think you got that round still, you get me? So,
PSA, the bars spat by these battlers are in no way a reflection of how well
everyone is welcome to the league, you get me?
Everyone.
Anyway, nevertheless, my man fought back, you get me? Second round, cooked, you get me? I never write down bars cause I want to stay locked into the battle still, but yeah, my man cooked still. I think he got a second and he got a third too, so I gave second and third to Kick. Very good battle. He was very consistent. And yo, you keep improving as well. So I definitely want to see both of you back still. So yeah, man, salute. Good battle. White top shit.
Give up for white top, man.
Oh no.
Last round only, please.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
The Grim Reaper.
Just lean on me a little bit.
Dope battle, guys. I really enjoyed this one. Like Chubb said, you can see improvements each round. Knuckz, you kind of, made it really difficult for yourself by just not having a third. You obviously didn't finish it, and I think everybody had it 1-1 going into the third. So when you don't have a third, you've just completely shortchanged yourself. It was when the man's fighting back, you've got to have all 3 rounds. 2 are not going to cut it. I've also gone with Kick on this as well, second and third. I loved your first. You come out with the energy, name flipping round. You kind of really, worked on his name, had some crazy Knuckz flips. Another thing, even if you got off your third, you kind of, like you said to him, I don't know what to say to you, and it kind of showed, because all you said is pretty much, you're gay, right? And the first... sorry. Let me get my element of peace right.
Done though.
The first round, you sold it. You did it. I don't think it was too much, but then you kind of kept touching back on it. Whereas Kick is talking about the chrome shit, like you're choking in previous battles. He's talking about you in this, like he's attacking different angles. That's it. He's not touching on one thing, and he's doing it really effectively, and he's breaking down your style. You kind of broke down him, and he just was a little more effective, and you didn't have the third. So again, great elevation. Like the first 2 rounds, if you had a third like the first 2, then who knows? It would have been a lot more debatable. Kick, you did that shit, man. Good battle. Wanna see you come back even better, Knuckz.
Make some noise for the finalists.
So I don't wanna air.
No, you say. When your team goes